I am transgender, and I decided at the age of 40 to actually leave my male life behind. That doesn't mean at 40 I realized that I was a woman. It's just there was a point in my life where I decided to actually move into that direction with all consequences. Coming out as being transgender for me wasn't very easy. Transgender was something in the early 90s when I was going to school, a topic that wasn't discussed anywhere. You couldn't Google anything yet. It was something that was always connected my own feelings with shame, don't do that, it's wrong. I don't think there was very much acceptance in society in the 90s for transgender people at all. I probably looked for flight into a typical male role. The military probably helped that. Marriage to my first wife helped in that sense as well to perform to male standards, but my inner self was always crying yes. After then, almost 20 years of struggling, I was at a point in my life where my emotional stability, my emotional well-being was at a point where I said, I don't want to live this way anymore. It came over like a wave at the beach, knocked him almost over, but didn't worry him that much. And from what I remember very, very vividly is actually that he said, I have no idea what this actually now means, but go to the hospital, get all things taken care of, get your diagnosis, and then we will work this whole issue together. That was the most important thing that he said.
Ich akzeptiere das einfach, dass Menschen so sind, wie sie sind. Das ist in anderen Bereichen ja auch. Es muss ja jetzt nicht transgender sein, es können auch ganz andere banale Sachen sein. Ja, wie wer wählt welche Partei oder wer mag welche Automarke, um es ein bisschen banaler zu sagen. Man muss Menschen auch einfach mal so akzeptieren, wie sie sind.
Some people did have their views on what that means when a transgender officer suddenly goes into a leadership position, up to things like there were former times in Germany where that would have been shot. Why don't you just give the acceptance to the topic that is required and needed, because I don't take anything away from anybody or hurt anybody with my decision.
I met Anna as a woman already, and one can say she was just a woman with a penis. So actually the same person stayed, and I knew that she wanted to get rid of the penis. And I think when you love a person, you support the person, and I'm so happy that I could actually accompany her in this journey.
I felt very unique that somebody really embraced me very openly and lovingly, and said, you are who you are and take it from there. And that was great. Well, I feel there's lots of freedom, lots of liberty, and I do feel that you can be very much true to yourself when you live here. On the other hand, being transgender, walking around Berlin also has its difficulties. I mean, I've never been spat at so much or yelled at or being called names so much as in Berlin.
what I know from my experience is what is definitely certain. If you are true to yourself and live the way you are, outwardly open, you will have a better life. I think my mom once said it, she seems to be finally happy.